All right. Good afternoon. My name is Fawn Rhodes, and I am doing my final assignment for FSC 3000. I am doing an interview of my cousin Robert Tate. The subject that we will be discussing is from Chapter 12, Uncoupling Divorce. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So, do you mind discussing some things about your divorce?
I don't mind at all.
Okay, very good. So, how long have you been divorced?
I've been divorced over 4 years now, going on 5 years.
Okay. Do you mind discussing what led to the decision to get a divorce?
Well, I would say it wasn't my decision. It was my ex-wife's. So I guess you would have to ask her that. But in common, we were married for over 25 years, and when our kids left the house, I think that we just had different directions that we wanted to go into.
Okay. Was your divorce amicable?
It was. It was amicable.
Okay, very good. What are your thoughts on no fault divorce?
That's what our divorce ended up being, a no fault divorce. We just went our ways. We had different ideas, different plans. We didn't feel like nobody was at fault, and so we just, went our separate ways.
Okay.
It was an easy divorce.
Not like some that you heard that
Oh
you would tell
yes,
me
there's a horrible story. So I was just fortunate that that we were amicable. And
Very good. Do you think that type of divorce, had you heard about that type of divorce before you got a divorce?
no,
Or,
I had never really
okay,
explored divorces or anything.
okay,
I just I was presented with that was the easy way out, and so that's the way we did it, and uh, it went smooth,
okay.
real smooth.
Do you feel like your marriage was a failure?
I do not. I
Okay.
believe every experience that you have allows you to make the next experience be even better. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel that I had a good marriage.
Okay. And do you feel like your personal self-worth was affected by getting a divorce?
It wasn't. I don't think it was. It didn't define me as a person, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just something that happens in life. Especially, like I said, I just think we had different ideas about what we wanted to do after the kids left the house, and so we would teach each other well.
Okay. And how do you think divorce affected your children? Do you mind listing the ages of your children?
Uh, Tony, my oldest daughter, she's 29 now, and Taylor's 25, and TJ's uh, 22 or 23. Uh, I think because they were older and all of them was out the house, they didn't have a big effect. I'd say
Mm-hmm.
my oldest daughter probably had the biggest effect on her because we had her so young
Mm-hmm.
and we were a tight knit family, and it
Mm-hmm.
sort of threw off a little bit that our nucleus had got busted up, but I think she adjusted to it after a while.
Do you think that it would have been if y'all would have got a divorce, like with them a lot younger, that
Oh, it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't. I wouldn't
okay,
split my family up like that.
okay. And what about your external family or just like your close relatives? Do you think that it influenced their decision on how they still communicate with your ex-wife or?
I don't think it do. According to Facebook, so they still they still like her comments and stay stuff to her on Facebook. It doesn't say nothing mean and hateful. So,
Okay.
according to Facebook, I would say no.
Okay, and has divorce made you bitter towards women?
No, not divorce. It's a cruel world out there. So it wasn't divorce that made me feel bitter. It's having to go out there and talk to women. It wasn't divorce. It's just I was in a bubble, and to go outside that bubble, it's quite dangerous. I need to pack a knife sometimes.
Okay. Would you ever want to get married again?
Oh, of course, man. Love is the most powerful thing that I think the gift that you can have to be in love. You just got to find the right person. So that's my go-to. But like I said before, it's crazy out there in the jungle. You gotta be careful. So, but that's my plan too. I want to get married again. I would like to, if I can find that right person.
Do you, what about, do you believe in, if things would turn around, or would you ever consider remarrying your ex-wife again?
No. No to the double no.
I mean, it's not unheard of. Your
I ain't gonna
father,
happen
your
here.
mother,
Not gonna happen here.
your father and mother got married twice, remarried
That's,
twice,
that's good. That's good for
divorced
them.
twice, and remarried
Lord have
twice.
mercy on them.
So, I'm just trying to figure out, is there a pattern? Would you consider?
Nah.
Would you consider that?
No.
Yes. Well, so if you had to give anyone any advice about divorce and marriage in general, and what would your advice be about marriage, and then what would your advice be about divorce?
First, the biggest thing I wouldn't have never got divorced unless my kids were grown because I think it does affect your children, so it wouldn't even have been an option. And then I was like, there's a easy way out, and I think we did that easy way out. Like I said, I listened to stories, horrible stories about what people have gone through. I
Hmm.
think we both truly had loved each other, and I think we came to a common ground and made a common ground decision. So I just say, uh, there is a point where you can be amicable, and I think we are.
Hmm.
So that's what I would say. Don't do it unless your kid's grown. And when you do it, find a peaceful solution, a way to do it if you're going to do it.
And what advice would you give people on getting married?
Uh, just make sure you're truly in love with somebody. My definition of love means that you care about somebody more than you care about yourself. Uh, and if you do that, then I think you're heading in the right direction. Uh, that's what I would tell somebody.
Well, that's good advice. Do you love me?
I do love you.
I love you too, boy. All right, well, this concludes this interview concerning my cousin Robert Tate about divorce. And yeah, have a wonderful afternoon.
You
Peace
too.
and blessings.
All right.
Oh, God.